What's up, guys? Zach here, and I'm here in QuickConnect, and today we're going over opportunities. So if we go here on this left-hand side in the dashboard, you'll see this Opportunities tab. And this is basically a visual pipeline for you of all the leads you have coming in and the appointments. So if we go over here to leads, right, you will see all of the leads that are being imported automatically from Facebook advertising, okay? And if we go over to appointments, these are all the people that have booked an appointment with us. People who don't show up to an appointment, will move these appointments over. And then as they move through our process, day one, day two, and close and become patients, we'll move them through this process. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So people who come from online, who sign up like through a form, will show up under leads automatically. People who book an appointment online will show up here automatically. They'll be moved over. Okay. Then there's a couple things that we have to monitor. So these people under the leads tab are receiving material, marketing material, emails, and text messages automatically right now for opting in online. Okay. The whole purpose of that material is to get them to book an appointment. So if they do book an appointment when we call them, it's important that we plug it into the system. Appointment people here are receiving automatic reminders so that they show up for their appointment. So if they do book an appointment, we want to make sure they are here as well. And if they don't show up to an appointment for whatever reason, you can move them over to this no shows tab, and they'll receive other marketing material to get them to book and reschedule another appointment. And then just for tracking purposes, we have day one and day two. So we could see, and you could see where people are at and where people, might be falling off in your process, or just track where they're at so you could be prepared for them to show back up. Okay, so let's say that you're here in the opportunities tab and you're going to go ahead and call some of these leads that booked an appointment or that filled out a form but didn't book an appointment. Super easy. You could just go ahead and click this call button and it will literally call. If you want to shoot them a message, email or text, you'll click this button and you could do that. Let's say that they do go ahead and book an appointment. You can go ahead and click this here. The little plus button at the top will bring you to this add or edit appointment. Select the right calendar. Make sure you'll likely want it in main booking calendar. Select the date right here. So we want the 31st. Select the right time slot for you. This will show only the available time slots, which is cool. And then you can just click update. The meeting location will come when you book the appointment. And then you can just click update and it will automatically add the appointment, and it will move over into the appointment booking slot. Okay. I'll show you what that looks like. So we click update and you'll see Sax Eagle is going to move. So you see the appointments now showing up at this top right here, October 31st at 12 o'clock. Looks like it's taking just a moment, but that's okay. Okay, it might be taking a little bit longer right now, but that's okay. It'll automatically move over to this appointment slot, and then they'll start receiving these appointment reminders. Now, what's really cool is, let's say that we call the lead and they don't pick up. We could actually set up a time to call them again as well. Okay, so let's say we don't have this appointment booked. These task tabs right here. So if you click task, you can add a task. You could even add notes over here. Enter notes and just type whatever, save it. You could add another note if you want, save it. And it's even time-stamped with the date and what user inputted the note, which is really cool. Now, task tabs, let's say you call a lead and you leave them a voicemail. Well, then you could say follow up in 1 day. And what you could do is you could write a task description if you have like some explanation, something that might remind you of the person, or anything related that you might need to know there. you could assign it to yourself. If you assign it to yourself, it'll show up on your dashboard. Otherwise, it'll just show that they have a task on their name when you click on their contact. And then you can select a due date. So on this due date, it'll show that your task is due on your dashboard. So you can select due date for the next day, and click update, and you actually see this task. And when you do complete it, you can check it off and click finish. It'll also show up on your dashboard, and there's this little yellow tab on the top right of your screen. It'll drop down and show all of your current tabs as well. Other thing you'll want to know is opportunity. Here's all of the information about this contact when they initially opt in. So let's say that you find out that for whatever reason they have a different lead value, or let's say you end up signing the patient. So let's say it moved them over here. I'm not sure why I didn't. We'll look into that. But often it will move them over here when they book an appointment. And then let's say that they don't show up for the appointment. We'll move them to no-shows. And Zach will now start receiving automatic messages saying that he didn't show up for his appointment. Our system will message Zach, asking him to reschedule an appointment, basically. Okay, and then let's say that Zach does reschedule. So we set up another appointment. Zach moves over here to appointments tab. He comes in for the appointment. We move him then to the day 1 tab, day 2 tab. And let's say that now Zach signs as a patient. Okay, if he signs at $3,000, awesome. Just drop him over this 1 tab. You don't have to keep following up with him. Drop him over this 1 tab, and it will show in the pipeline on our dashboard how much that we signed up Zach for $3,000. Let's say Zach decides to only sign up for $1,500, our 6-month package as opposed to our 12-month package, right? If we click Zach, here we could adjust this value to $1,500. Click the status and click 1. Okay. Let's say we don't sign Zach and we followed up with him a number of times, and we're not interested in following up with him anymore for a long time until maybe we reactivate him in the future. We can click lost. Okay, so Zach decided that he didn't want to move forward with our program. That's if he came in. Let's say we just never got in touch with Zach. Click abandoned. Okay, and that's it about opportunities. What I will show you is how this will now show up in your dashboard. So if you click dashboard, you can see now opportunities: closed, open, lost, closed, open, lost. Conversion rate, this will appear as we convert. This is strictly for the people we sign. So you'll see your conversion rate, basically out of all the leads, how many you sign. And here you'll see how many people have been through each stage of your process. Of course, no shows are right in the middle, so it's a little bit overlapped. But as an overall gist, you'll see what it looks like there. If you have any tasks that are assigned to you, they'll show up here. And then there's some more information, of course, if you scroll down